Hello, this is Debbie Emerson here of YourEnergyRx.com. Hope you all had a nice holiday, whatever you did. A few years ago, I began to notice that the world was getting a little crazier and crazier. And I jokingly started to refer to the Earth as Insanity Planet. Now, the Earth herself isn't insane. It's just all the people on the Earth that tend to be a little bit crazy lots of the times. So I've been practicing these tools for a long time that Nancy and I are teaching. And one of the tools has to do with being in the center of your head. And being in the center of your head isn't the same thing as being in your head versus being in your heart. Being in the center of your head also allows you to be connected to your heart, and at the same time there's a really quiet space that you can put your attention and put your energy when you're in the center of your head. It's like a sanctuary. It's like walking into a church or a cathedral or walking into a grove of trees out in the wilderness. It's a very quiet and safe place that you have there in the center of your head, and that the more you go there and the more you create this space, the quieter and the more peaceful it will be. So it's also another analogy to being in the center of your head is kind of like being in the eye of a tornado or the eye of a hurricane. So you can be in the center of your head, and even though everything's swirling and whirling around you and the world is going crazy, you can have that place where you're centered in the center of your head. You can be more of an observer. You can be aware in the center of your head. You can watch everything spinning around, like in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy was watching the witch fly by and the tornadoes spinning around her. But so yes, being in the center of your head is a really great tool, a really awesome place to be. You can, as I was saying, be more of an observer. You can watch what's going on, watch the dynamics, whether it's in your family interactions or just in general. Watch the dynamics when you're watching the news at night, and you can look at that more neutrally without getting caught up in it. So basically, the center of your head is literally in the center of your brain, and the easiest way that I can describe to find that space and put your awareness there is to put one hand right about there on your forehead and the other hand directly behind that. And just imagine a light or a line of energy flowing between your fingers. And then just keep a sense of that line of energy there. And then put your fingers on either temple and imagine a line of energy flowing from fingertip to fingertip. And where both of those lines interconnect or intercept, that's the center of your head. And on a physical level, the center of your head is actually about where the pineal gland is, in the center of your brain. And the pineal gland is related to our clairvoyance, or being able to see energy, to see clearly. Not just energy, but see clearly in our own lives too. So play around with being in the center of your head, and you can simply do that just by closing your eyes. And once you get used to being there, you'll be able to go back there very quickly. But when you begin, just begin to close your eyes and just decide you're going to put your attention and your awareness in the center of your head. And practice that tool and see how things go. Until next time, this is Debbie of YourEnergyRx.com.